A Tulsa man arrested for murder in New York City. 24-year-old Alex Ray Scott turned himself in to New York City police. 2 Works for You's Katie KJRH explains why Tulsa County's top prosecutor says he shouldn't have been allowed to leave the state.
Alex Ray Scott is being charged with murder in New York City. 64-year-old Kenneth Savinsky dead. A shock to neighbors, especially because authorities believe the victim had a romantic relationship with Scott, who's 40 years younger.
I don't know anything about the 24-year-old person. This is the first that I'm hearing about the 24-year-old person.
That 24-year-old is also facing trouble here in Oklahoma, where court records show he's charged with 2 counts of lewd molestation. Police say he disappeared from Oklahoma, then turned up in New York 1 month later, only to be brought back to the Sooner State. Last July, a judge cut Scott's $100,000 bond in half on the condition that he'd wear monitors that track his location and alcohol consumption, a scram bracelet. Tulsa County District Attorney Steve Kunzweiler says Scott then asked to move to Sallisaw, where someone else would take over his monitoring.
Our understanding was he was going off Tulsa County ankle monitoring and onto ankle monitoring through the bondsman down in Sallisaw. If that didn't happen, there's going to be a lot of questions that need to be answered.
Last week, a Tulsa County judge issued a bench warrant for Scott after he missed several checks.
I'm the least glad that Tulsa County caught it from the scram perspective, because we were trying to locate him, had a warrant out for his arrest before this crime apparently happened up in New York. We just didn't know where he was.
Just 1 week later, Scott was found in New York City, where officials say he turned himself in for killing Savinsky. Now, neighbors bring flowers to Savinsky's door, remembering their friend.
He was kind to everyone. When you would see him, he always smiled, he would wave, he was concerned about his neighborhood.
The trial for Scott's lewd molestation charge was supposed to begin in June, but Scott will first be prosecuted in New York on the murder charge. The DA here says he won't drop the Tulsa County case and will prosecute Scott later for lewd molestation. Katie KJRH, 2 Works for You.